Everyone, I hope my headset's working in because I've been had issues, right? So anyway, I got to show you this. I'm actually sitting behind the dog that I showed you earlier. There's a dog that right here, and this is like our God. He's solid as a rock. He's going to protect me and defend me. I just got to stay faithful and follow the dog, right? Right. So I'm sitting here between this dog. It's actually cool. I got a little seat here. I'm not kidding you. I sat down this little rock thing. It's perfect. You can sit here, and it's awesome. So anyway, that's the thing is that, unconditional love, faithful pretender, protector. Your God is even more than solid rock. He is just everything, right? But anyway, here on earth, he's solid as a rock because that's material and strong, right? But anyway, so here I am behind the dog. So I'm going to show you right in here. This is it. So I hiked up in here. And that was one of the first videos I had that showed the dog and like a gentleman on the right and then some kind of formation on the left. So here I'm in here, okay? Showing my seat. Oh, before I do that, let me show you. It's pointing there to the mountains over there. I don't know if that's significant. I have to see what those mountains are. Maybe there's a name or terminology or something right through here. Or, maybe it's because the sun, I think, actually goes down that direction as well. But I don't know, right? So anyway, so that's something to look at later. Not a big deal. Taking a photo because this place is just awesome. I'm telling you, just a gorgeous day. So thank you, Father God. Thank you to Lord. I always say thank you, but you gotta thank Him, because I don't even go on about it, and I know you do every day. It's just amazing. You're kidding me. They've just shown me so much I missed, and just to be a part of all this amazement. My gosh, this is better than Disneyland and Disney World. You're kidding me. This is virtual reality, but virtual reality and spiritual world. This thing is the best movie script. Oh my goodness. This is beyond, like I told you, the Lord one time, somebody goes, hey, Kirk, I can show you the real, like the song Aladdin. Oh my goodness. I had no idea how much the Lord and the others, and you brothers and sisters helped me find some of the things to look for as well. So it was a team effort, but I'm telling you, man, are you kidding me? I'm just blown away. So let me pull out of here. And there is so much more. There is so much more to the story that we don't know, right? And just think about it. You kidding me? We just scratched the surface. So anyway, here I'm going to pull back. I'm going to get back a little bit here. And so here is, oh shoot, not far enough back. Okay. So here is the dog, right? You can clearly see that dog formation, right? You got the dog just sitting there, just poised out there looking. Yes, and so I was sitting there, so there's my little seat. And that was the thing is I used to in Boulder, Colorado, this place called Inspiration Point. And that's where I got my inspiration, where some of them started. It was called Inspiration Point, and it was like a little recliner chair that you could sit in. The rock is perfect, and your feet would dingle off like you're flying. And I'd sit there and just look at the time. You're just hanging off, just right like a sheer cliff, and just like you're floating like a bird and just studying. That's where I got my inspiration point. And actually, it's horrible because I honor the Lord so much. I wouldn't put a huge. I made a cross out of using yucca, because yucca is like rope, and I found these big 2 sticks, and I shoved it in there by inspiration point, because he was, you're the inspiration of my life, Lord, you were, and so a lot of you were, but he was the key too, he was the inspiration, and so I want to honor that, so I made this yucca. I spent 2 hours putting rocks here, and I said, boy, this thing ain't gonna go, and then somebody came by and just destroyed it. I was just sick to my stomach. Came back a month later, said, why would somebody do that? It was a huge thing. You could see it, and it was wonderful, right? And actually some Christians came by, and I told them the story. I said, oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. Why would somebody do that? Well, some people hate God, some people hate Lord, and hate His words, all that, you know what I mean? But you don't worry about this thing. So here's the other side now. Didn't see much on the other side, but it's kind of white structure. I don't know if you guys can make sense of this other structure. I don't know. I can't tell. I didn't see much in here. I'm going to try to. The sun's in my eye. I don't see much in here. I don't see much in here in this whole process. Now over here, like I said, you got there's the dragon right here, right in front of us is the dragon, and then we got the. There was some spiritual stuff in here. I'll see those likings, right? Those likings. And what's interesting, I have something to talk about that in a second. So anyway, then you got the valley, and then you got the pit down there. Right there's the pit. You know, you can actually dug in there, and you got the restrooms and stuff like that. And then, wait. Sorry, I got distracted. I think I see something else here I missed. Oh, yeah, I got to show you this. This is really cool. This thing was amazing. It's kind of like a wolf or something. Look at this. Let me see this. I don't want to spin it because it'd make it hard for you. But see, it's got this nose. And it's got an eyeball right there. See? It's kind of like a wolf. And it's even got the hair structure. Let me pull this out a little bit. Let's see. See, it's got this hair structure of, I'm going to go like that. So I don't know if you can see that. All right. So, I found that as a cool thing. There's a cool rock there, right? But seeing like dog rocks and everything all in here, all sorts of stuff. There's just so much information. See, there's like a face here. Look at this. Right here. You see this face? You know, I got a face like staring there. Right? But see, time of day, lighting and stuff like that can reveal more things. Because sometimes you come here and things at night might be different, you know what I mean? So, you know, when you're looking at the world and the spiritual angel architects, things can change whether it's night or day. So there's that thing. And I'm going to try to put a shadow on it so I can even look at it later myself. But anyway, so I'm going to keep on moving, right? But, all right. So, well, I don't have anything else much to say. I'm just amazed. There's no words. There's sometimes in life, you know, we just don't have words, you know. I mean, I understand what love is now. You know, they said you can't define it. Oh, it's everything, right? It's hard to describe to somebody. You can't tell them because it is hard to put in words, but it's kind of like you have to feel it and be in it to really grasp it, right? Oh, likings. Real quick, then I'll let you go. Likings grow on the shadow, so they can point the direction to the north, okay? So they grow on, see how they're growing on the shadow side of rocks. Now, moss will grow on the sunny side, so it'll grow on the other side. So there's a duality, likings for the north, moss to the south. So, you know, there's a lot of things that God had provided us to a duality, and also there's always another key to help you. You know, there's always a dual keys to things, right? You know, like hate, light, other things. So there's dark, light, hate, love. There's also dualities in this world, you know, nighttime, daytime, things like that. You know, you can find the nighttime by, you know, we wouldn't know what daytime was with the sun without the nighttime. You know, the moon, the sun, all these things, right? And also, you know, some people can, you know, you can find when you're on a ship, for example, you can find right now, I know that, okay, that's kind of southerly. So if I go that direction, I'm heading west, right? So that's one direction. Then at night, you can use moon or astrological signs. There's another signs that they used to use to travel by ship, right? So God provides us many, many ways of information, how to survive this world, and, you know, many, many ways, you know. He's provided, thank goodness, he's provided an easy, man, it could have been so difficult for us for him to navigate the oceans, to everything, to finding food and giving us ideas and things like that, and even finding your Creator. He's thrown out 1,000 ways to say, hey, I'm here, I'm alive, yeah, wake up, you know. So if you believe in the Big Bang Theory, boy, you've missed millions of signs. You have missed so many signs, right? We know this. Evolution's a lie, evolution, because there are so many signs and wonders. I bet in this whole area right here, within this 10 feet, I could prove that God exists. I could. I mean, just within this little spot right here, right? I could prove it. I could prove it too if they're willing to listen, the scientists and everybody. I could come and sit down right here and say, I'm going to prove to you God. You know, I wouldn't have to use outside examples. I could use it right here. I could prove it to them within, you know, about 5 minutes or less if they just listen, right? Okay, right? Like even, you know, I mean, you know this, you know that because you know the truth, right? So anyway, that's why it's ridiculous that we've been so brainwashed by the system not to see, and blinded by science, blinded by man, like that song. You're blinded by science. All right, love you all. Take care.